This is a short video to demonstrate self-havening. It comes along with 42 steps on how to self-haven. There are various suggestions, some might be relevant, some might not be. Initially, when you're just getting used to the whole idea of self-havening at home in between sessions, just focus, especially in week one, just focus on the first maybe 1 to 5 steps. But there might be some in there that you feel are better suited to you. And it's really about creating a discipline, because to retrain our brains, we need to do something differently. So, what we're doing through self havening is we're creating a resilient brain landscape. The more vulnerable the brain landscape is, the more likelihood of you embedding trauma. So it's really, really effective. It gets incredibly good results, but it gets faster and more effective results if you do it in between sessions. In fact, I would create a practice daily, twice a day if you can. 5-10 minutes away from everybody else, just to take some time out. Now, the moves are really, really simple. It's strokes, basically. It's psychosensory, so it means touch, to apply touch. And through the touch, we create a low frequency wave, a brain wave called a delta wave. And this counteracts against the high frequency waves that trauma induce in the brain called gamma. So your whole system starts to, or your whole physiology starts to change as soon as you start to do this. So the arm movements are shoulder to elbow. As you can see, I'm really giving my arms a good stroke. I quite like a sort of firm pressure. If you've got more clothing on, which we tend to in the colder months, then take a couple of layers off, because you're going to create some body heat through doing this anyway. The face movements, I like to do more gentle movements. Don't be dragging your skin all around your face, especially not if you're older like me. And just nice, gentle, nurturing touch. That's what we're doing. We're applying nurturing, self-nurturing. And there's also another move that is not my preferred move, but it gets incredibly fast results, which is the eye movements. I prefer to do it with my eyes closed. You can already see that my speech is slurring slightly because my whole system is starting to slow down. So my brain is struggling to process the way it normally does. So the eye movements, I close my eyes and then I go from left to right or right to left. For the purpose of now, I'll be going to my left, which will be your right. So I don't know if you can see my eyes moving from left to right or right to left. So if you're feeling really anxious or anything like that, the rapid eye movements can help calm down very quickly. But like I said, I like a mix of all three, or if I didn't say it, I do. So I just mix up whilst I'm practicing just the whole movements. And you'll see in a couple of the steps, or one of the steps, it says choose a playlist that you enjoy listening to that makes you feel good, and self-haven as you listen to it. I do it sometimes when I'm meditating, if I just want an extra boost, because meditating also creates a delta wave in the brain. So long strokes, firm or as firm as you want for you, and just notice how you start to feel. What changes? Do you feel calmer, more relaxed? Do you feel your body releasing some of the tension that it's holding on to? It will. So just enjoy the practice of self-havening. Take the time for you and just spend a few minutes every day, preferably morning and evening, but whenever you can get that time, diarize it, make an appointment with yourself and keep it. To change our responses to life, we need to make changes and we need to create a discipline. If you want to lose weight, you go to the gym, you change your diet, and as soon as you stop, you notice a difference. And it's exactly the same with brain training. So, have a go, practice. Over the course of the sessions with me, you'll get much more proficient at it. You'll see how you can use it really effective to dispel unhelpful emotions or reactions that you've had to certain situations. And the one thing I do suggest, though, is if you're dealing with a traumatic event, it's best to work directly with me, because you need that extra support, because you can be distracted from the actual event havening and then not get it properly. So if you have any questions or queries, please send me a text or an email, and happy self-havening.